Hello everyone, I'm Storm. Welcome back to a new reaction video, and today is the day for me to check out Zeri's Champion Spotlight. I don't want to waste any more time. You saw my initial reaction of her in the champion trailer, and I really want to know what her ultimate does. So without further ado, Zeri Champion Spotlight and gameplay. 4 minutes, let's go.
As Zaun's living battery, Zeri uses her electric powers to charge herself and her weapons for any situation. Full of spark and energy, Zeri electrifies those around her when no one else will. Her foot is always on the pedal, speeding and zapping around the battlefield with ease. This current
Who writes this?
But even against impossible odds, she refuses to give up.
Lightning in a gun coming through.
So get ready to swim with the sparks. Welcome to the Zeri Champion Spotlight.
Oh my god, who writes the script for these videos?
Zeri's passive is Living Battery. When damaging enemy shields, Zeri shields herself for a portion of the damage dealt.
Ooh.
Any shield Zeri gains grants her a brief movement speed boost.
No
okay.
slowing down.
Zeri volts things up with her Q, Burst Fire. Rather than a traditional basic attack, Zeri fires a barrage of 7 rounds that damages the first enemy hit. It has an incredibly low cooldown that scales with attack speed and no mana cost. Burst Fire will also crit and apply on hit effects. For all intents and purposes, her Q is a basic attack skill shot. Burst Fire's passive turns her actual basic attack into an ability, meaning it applies spell effects like Riley's Crystal Scepter, but not attack effects like crits or Sheen. This ability can be charged by moving and casting Burst Fire, dealing massively increased damage and slowing at full charge.
Oh, wow.
It also deals extra damage to low health enemies, making last hitting minions a little easier. But be careful because attacks drain charge, delaying her access to that big chunk of bonus damage.
Got the fuel up.
Zeri's W is Ultra Shock Laser, an electric pulse that damages and slows the first enemy hit. When the pulse is targeted through terrain, it widens and extends into an ultra shocking laser that hits multiple enemies.
Okay, combination with
After dashing a short distance, her next 3 salvos of Burst Fire will pierce, damaging enemies beyond the first. Attacks and abilities on enemy champions reduce Spark Surge's cooldown. Zeri can surge across any terrain she touches, no matter how wide. While skating over terrain, cast Ultra Shock Laser for more voltage.
Got him.
Zeri's ultimate is Lightning Crash, which unleashes an electric nova that damages nearby enemies. Hitting an enemy champion grants Overcharge, which gives increased attack speed, bonus on hit damage, and a chain lightning effect on Burst Fire. Overcharge also stacks, providing increased movement speed per stack of Overcharge. Attacks and abilities on enemy champions add stacks and extend Overcharge's duration to ramp up the movement speed buff further, which lets her kill enemies in a flash, or without it.
Got to hurry. People need my spark.
Okay, let's see the gameplay, right? Wow.
While you might be ecstatic to attack, be cautious with excessive auto-attacking and draining your charge. Instead, use abilities and kite enemy champions for a fully charged slow, then rail them down without a sweat.
Come on, Zeri. Fight to win. Remember that.
If you spot your team in trouble, Spark Surge is a great tool to swiftly join the fight. Target some terrain to skate over, and right before you land, cast Ultra Shock Laser for an electrifying entrance. Being a literal battery has its positives, especially in rapid-fire moments. Lightning Crash early in fights, and keep Overcharge stacks up with abilities and charged attacks. With all that extra move speed, skating circles around the enemy team is a breeze.
Look at them scramble.
Wow.
We crushed it.
Even if a situation looks dire, Zeri can turn the tides with a multi-target Lightning Crash.
Fight's getting messy. At least I'm consistent.
With overcharged speed, use Static Surge to quickly reposition yourself and provide Burst Fire support from a safer position. Like a familiar shiv, chain damage among enemies and speed your way to victory. Lightning always strikes twice, or 3 to 7 times. Uncover more about the Spark of Zaun in the links below.
What's her skin? Okay. Before we move on, having what? I don't know the name for this skin in particular, but isn't this like like the near mata, or what the game is called when you're playing a girl which has like blindfold on in white and black. I think it's near mata or something like that. I don't know, that reminds me, like looking this one here. I'm not really sure, but yeah, she is definitely crazy champion. So many techniques that you need to figure it out. I don't think that I got everything in the first look. The interesting thing about her, right, having no basic attacks but just a skill shot that is basically no cost and shoots like a shotgun. Okay. Her passive, that she gets boosted with the shield, being shielded or attacking the shield enemies. Okay. The W actually looks like Jinx zap as well, but if you cast it on the terrain, it becomes like a Sana's Q. Okay. Then we have her E, just dashing around, and also adding a pierce damage to her basic attacks. Okay, and now I actually know what her ultimate does. Just a big spark. You see what I got there, huh? Spark of damage, and just being very fast with it. But yeah, I think that will be all for this one in particular. If I missed anything, put it in the comments below. If you enjoyed my reaction, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to hit that bell for notifications so you'll be informed of my next reactions. For this month I have a lot coming up, so be prepared for them. And yeah, that will be all. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.